So yeah, carrying on to the next one. Sorry about that, guys. From the last one, they're actually leading the All Blacks. It was half time, and the score half time was 21 points to 17 in favour of the provincial team. And this wasn't a weak ass All Blacks team. The Yeah, that was a first string All Blacks team. And it's not to say that the All Blacks are terrible or bad. They're not. They've had 8 games this season and undefeated for a reason. They beat the Springboks by 17 points in South Africa for a reason. They're a phenomenal team. Dave Rennie, I thought it was rough when they got rid of the other guy and they put a whole bunch of pressure. They should have waited till the end of this World Cup run, because the next World Cup is next year. It's just over a year away now, and they have one every 4 years. But Dave Rennie's really stepped up, so I thought that he would have been like, "Oh, this is awesome. Let's just make the most of it." Or make the most of it. All right, it's been 8 games and they're undefeated. Yeah, what a great coach with a great team. Um, so yeah, you usually have the regulars, because you got the 15 and then you got the 10 on the sub bench and then you got another 15, and there's a lot of consistency usually. And when I looked at it, it wasn't a second string All Blacks team, and yeah, people giving their predictions, they were saying like, "Oh, this is going to be 100-point hiding," and I looked at that and I was like, "How can it not be? You've got to be 60, 70 at least." And then halftime score was 21 points to 17 in favour of the Southern Lions. Was the former South African Super Rugby team. In the first half, there was a stage where they had scored 2 tries and converted both, and the All Blacks hadn't scored any, and it was 14 points to nil. Halftime score was 21-17 in favour of them. And there was a stage in the second half where they were actually leading by 18 points. But then the All Blacks found it within themselves to get 24 unanswered points and win the game. And now this week they got the second test out of 4 against the Springboks.